Thanks for joining us at 5. We start with the Fox 10 News Alert tonight. A SWAT situation unfolding in Tempe this afternoon. It's near Southern and McClintock. A home there went up in flames, and Fox 10's Nicole Christine is live now with the latest on what we learned so far. Nicole.
Yeah, guys, we are here. We're getting a much closer look now at the scene at East Del Rio Drive. That is where the home was located. And the smoke is lightening up quite a bit. It's really probably the best we've seen it since we've been out here, but there have been patches of that thick smoke just billowing down this drive as crews have fought this fire. We have some live Skyfox video showing the firefight, as well as what looks like the remains of the home. Looks like quite a bit of the home has been destroyed by this fire. We'll learn the exact amount later on. And since arriving to the neighborhood, just a busy scene we've seen. We've seen fire, police, U.S. Marshal vehicles, a hostage negotiation unit was out here. We know SWAT, of course, was on scene too from our Skyfox video that we got earlier. We also spoke to some neighbors who live down the drive here. One woman sharing that this distressing afternoon started with her hearing about potential shots fired.
We're told there's shots fired and stay inside by the police department. So that's what I did, which, you know, you just worry for the neighborhood. Fires, you know, jump and leap and all that sort of thing. And so it's quite a thing they're trying to put out over there.
And again, we are noticing that the smoke has died down quite a bit. So hopefully don't have to have those concerns much longer of the smoke or the fires extending into any other homes. But Pat did tell us that this is just so troubling. She's lived here for 46 years, and to have this kind of scene going on just down the road from her, she said, made for quite a stressful afternoon so far. Hours have gone by since those initial potential shots fired reports were made to neighbors here. We will continue to try to gather information. We've been told it could be hours, as this is a very active scene, a lot of agencies involved, but we will stay here and bring you the latest again at our 6 o'clock hour. For now, though, reporting in Tempe, Nicole Christine, Fox 10 News. All right.
Dozens of arrests made after police took down a human trafficking operation in Scottsdale.
And multiple agencies took part in that two-day investigation. 42 people were arrested between July 12th and the 13th. And of those arrests, police say there were 11 felonies and 31 misdemeanor charges, including child sex trafficking, pandering, prostitution, and drug possession. They say the goal was to target sex buyers, child predators, and those involved with the sex trade and trafficking industry.
It's one of those things that I don't think will ever stop, but I think us being able to put ourselves out there, make sure the community knows what we're doing, will slow down and maybe push this to a different area.
Scottsdale PD's Human Exploitation and Trafficking Unit led that operation. They were assisted by police departments in Avondale, Goodyear, and Surprise.
We now know the names of the 3 victims killed in an apartment in Ahwatukee this week, but we still don't know how they died. Fox 10's Lauren Clark joins us live to share what one victim's family is saying tonight. Lauren.
Well, Samuel's brother Douglas describes him as a drummer, someone who loved to trade sports cards, and someone who is so loyal to all of his friends and family. Meanwhile, Phoenix homicide detectives are working around the clock to find a break in this triple homicide case.
Sam was a fiercely loyal and loving person. He was the kind of man that if you needed something he would find a way to get it to you. He'd give you a shirt, he would put you in his own home, he would bring you in, he would help you.
5 days ago, Douglas Lott saw his brother Samuel for the very last time.
Normally we always tell each other, I love you, as we're walking away, you know, even as grown men. We have a very deep love for each other, and so I recall those being our last words.
On Monday, police called with the gut-wrenching news. His younger sibling was dead, a victim of a homicide.
It is a nightmare, you know, to know that somebody who's capable of such horrific acts is in our community and so close to us that it makes it difficult.
Firefighters discovered Sam, along with 27-year-old Marissa Honeycutt and 25-year-old Anthony Fredrickson Cesarelli, after being called to a fire in an apartment complex off of 48th Street in Ray. Crews put out the few flames quickly, locating the victims in a room with signs of trauma.
I know there are times where we'll release, you know, it was a gunshot, it was a stab wound, it was blunt force trauma, things like that. At this point, we're not ready to do that.
Rob Shear with Phoenix PD is keeping most of the details of the case close to the chest. He says at least one of the victims lived in the apartment, but didn't reveal the relationship between the three.
I didn't know them, and from what I can tell, they weren't mutual friends of our friends.
Lott has no idea why his brother was there either. As detectives work to pursue leads, they're asking for the public's help.
I've never seen that person in my apartment complex. That's the type of stuff that gets us to, who needs to be held accountable.
Something the Lotts say they want more than anything.
Anything that could help them find what happened to the situation, we're begging.
Yeah, this has been a very emotional time for Samuel's family, especially since they lost his younger brother back in Christmas. So they are beside themselves with grief. There's currently a GoFundMe to help support some funeral costs right now at this time. We have a link to that on our website, fox10phoenix.com. And if you have any information about this case at all, you are urged to contact Phoenix Police or Silent Witness. Reporting live here in Phoenix, Lauren Clark, Fox 10 News.